Has definitely been open for business. Come to America. I mean, it's almost like seeing other leaders come and they see all the business people here, see all the money, invest in me. That's a big theme when leaders come here. I wasn't expecting that, but it's pretty straightforward. There were a lot of mixed comments that he gave Joe when Joe pushed him about some of the trade issues. First of all, he dropped this idea that, oh, maybe I would be interested in TPP. That blew my mind. And that's just phenomenal if that's true. Because, by the way, that opened up Japan, right, a heck of a lot more than it opened up. Vietnam, it was opening up. We weren't doing much.
So do you think but do you think it's true? Was it just is it a sop to everybody here? What do you think is going on?
Look, you're asking me to read his mind. I can't. But there was hope. I mean, I hope he means it. He should. It'd be really good for America. Is there a way, if he does mean it, is it even possible for us to do it at this point? Because the other 11 countries have moved forward with a plan that they hope to have put in place by come
March.
On. If he says, I want in, they'll just tear up the script and let us in. There's no question about that.
All right. The other issue has to be NAFTA, what we think is coming, because he made comments about how he wants fair trade. He would like to be a free trader. But we also know that there are some big hurdles to get over with NAFTA, and he apparently made some comments in conversations with American CEOs last night that suggested that it's going to be a heavy lift in order to renegotiate that NAFTA agreement.
I can't tell the difference between when he's playing to his base and what he actually means. Right. I tend to think his bark is bigger than his bite. My goodness, if we really tore up our trade agreements and went bilateral, his beautiful stock market would collapse. Our companies get a lot of profits. Our workers get a lot of jobs. So it's funny, listening to other people here, the Europeans, the Asians, they're terrified when he says that or when put on the solar panels. Oh, no, what's coming next is at the end of the earth. And I tend to think he's playing to his base. I hope I'm being realistic, and he's not really going to do it.
I was trying to get for NAFTA 50. I even would have taken 51-49 one way. And he didn't give me any of that. But I believe this is still negotiating, and I think in the back of his mind, he's trying to get the best deal possible.
You know another thing that shocked me in your interview? When he mentioned we have to have vocational training. Right. You were trying to follow up, wait, are we going to pay for vocational training? Right. And he moved on to another topic. But I hope so. I mean, that's something Germany does it. Maybe we could do it.
I'm told he might talk about that, by the way.
And I think that he's someone...
The idea of skilling unskilled workers.
I was opening up the door for him to use... He thinks, he fixed Woolman's skating rink. He puts it in his books. He fixed it. It was like 5 years. They couldn't. He fixed it in like a month and a half or something. So he thinks he can do the skills gap. He thinks he can fix education as a.
Wait a second. We're comparing fixing a skating.
No, but he thinks he's ready to use his what he thinks is his business acumen to fix education in the skills gap. And I just wondered how he'd do it. I don't know. We haven't figured out a way yet.
Yeah. I honestly think when I hear a lot of the dialogue, say the idea Bernie Sanders said of let's put everyone in college, we have to have a future digital, disruption in the education industry. I teach at a university, and the lectures don't look that different today. The material's different, but then in 1990 doesn't look that different than 1950. It's time to change it, and I think we could educate more people, and we could close some of the skills gap.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.